Hey everyone, yeah, we're at my stove. We're gonna get in here and we are going to make myself some breakfast. And one of the viewers on Sunday had a great idea. So I am going to prepare it. Oh, we don't start at the stove though. Okay, blooper, you're gonna see it. We need to start over here with a cutting board. This is going to be a high protein diet using a high protein meal using it's 11:30 in the morning. We're going to use up the rest of this brisket that I have here for this breakfast. I'm going to come in with a knife, and we're just going to cube this up into tiny pieces. And the viewer suggested I make tacos with this. And I'm like, okay, I can't have more than one tortilla. And it has to be a keto tortilla that's really tiny. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm cubing these up into small, tiny pieces. We used to do this all the time. My mother-in-law used to do this all the time because we smoked a lot of meat out on the smoker outside. I had a family member that loved to barbecue, loved to do it. And so we used to take what was left over and make a breakfast. Okay, so that part is done. Next, now we're going to the stove. Here we are at the stove. And we're going to take this skillet right here. We're going to put flame underneath it. We're going to add a little oil. I'm still working on this oil, using it up. This has been in my pantry for over a year, and so I am working really hard on using it up. Here we go. We're going to get that heating up while I come in and get a bowl. And Chico's underneath my feet. I'm getting much better at controlling myself. Controlling my balance. I'm going to come in with 2 eggs. 2 eggs. We're going to take this meat, now that the skillet is heated up, or close to it. We're going to take this meat and get a little bit of the onion that I have in here. Yesterday with all that freezing, I buried the onions. I buried the bag of onions. All right. Well, these onions are solid. You've been around me, you know I've got a meat cleaver here. And I take and loosen up these chopped onions in this bag. That's reality TV. That's reality TV, people. Oh, Lord, I popped the bag. That is reality TV as well. All right. Okay, we're going to work on this now. We're going to throw a little bit of onion in here. And then I'm going to, a little bit, get out another freezer bag and rebag these onions. Pop the bag. All right. Oh, Lord. This is one of those weeks where I'm yelling, Jesus, take the wheel. Just saying. It's been one of those weeks. Woo. An appointment to go and get my glasses today, and so we'll be going and getting those in a little bit. Okay. Two eggs. I'm going to put a little salt in it. Now the eggs are ready to go in. And I'm just going to get a grocery bag. I'm not going to try to shove that into another Ziploc bag. Instead, I'm going to get a H-E-B grocery bag because I'm using this up. I'll be using it up pretty quickly now that I've opened the bag. And it'll go back in the freezer like this. I know what's in it. And I'll be using it in my dishes a little bit at a time. I have one more of these giant bags of onions. I got a bunch of onions from the food bank, and to keep them from going bad, I chopped them all up and put them in freezer bags and dropped them into my vegetable freezer. And now I'm going through them and using them up. I am not having to buy onions. All right, that's exactly what I wanted with that. Now I'm going to add in the eggs. I'm going to turn this on over here, get it heating up. I'm going to get one of the tortillas out. See, there we go. One of the tortillas out. 9 grams of carbs in this tortilla. I'm going to get out the cheese. Get this whole thing a flip. Then I'm gonna let that cook up. I'm working my way through all of the cheese that I got from the food bank, and I'm close to being finished with all the cheese that I got from the food bank. Okay. Let me get the plate. Chico is enjoying his breakfast. I'm going to turn that off and let the residual heat finish heating that up. I'm going to come in and plate this. That's me not letting any of this go to waste. Huh. And then the tortilla. Let me bring you over here where I'm at. This is the dishes that I just messed up making this meal. I have sour cream that I need to get used up. So we're going to come in here with a little sour cream. Okay. Take that tortilla and clean that sour cream off, because we don't waste things around my house. Not with the economy the way it is now. Nope. All right, we still got a little bit more sour cream, but that used up all of the brisket that I had in the refrigerator. So now let me assess what I have in the refrigerator for the next proteins that I'm going to be eating, and I have no meats out. I do have boiled eggs, and I do have regular eggs, but I have no meats out. So I'm going to have to look inside my freezer and see what needs to be used up next. But meet me at the table, and then let's enjoy this meal. Okay, we're at the table, and I know my purse is in the way. Let me get this down here. There we go. Chico, you enjoying your food? Let me get a fork. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to take this one tortilla and we are gonna make a breakfast taco. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna stuff it with as much of this as I can. Y'all see that cheese pull? There we go. Granted, this is enough for 2 tacos, but I can only have 1 taco shell, so. This is good. This is so good. It is so good. All right, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this brunch, which is breakfast and lunch together, and then we'll go pick up my eyeglasses. Hey everyone, I am back from the eye doctor, and I got 2 pair of new glasses for readers. And this is the first one. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? I like them. I think they're great. I have 2 pairs, so one is gonna go here in the house and the other one is gonna keep in my purse for when I go out. And so yeah, I like this one. And then this is the same style, just a different color. This one. So the first pair is kind of a cross between a red and a brown. All right. And it's kind of a brown, a reddish brown. And then this one has like little designs on it. Pretty much the same color. Nope, this one is more of a purple. This is more of a purple. But I like them both. And so like I said, which one do you like best on me? This one? Or this one? The solid one that's kind of a brown with red undertones. I had a hair in my eye. Or this one is more like a purple with, you know, stripes on it. So you tell me, which one do you like best? Okay. Let's label them. A, or B. All right, everyone, using my new glasses, look what I got in the mail today. I got my new Southern Living, and it's talking about the taste of summer, peach desserts, chocolate pie, and other sweet delights. The veggie garden of your dreams, it's got that in there. A Carolina lake house escape, next level grilling recipes. I can't wait to get in here and see what's in here. It's pretty cool. I love getting Southern Living magazines. Um, I loved it more when I could eat the recipes that are in here, but I can't do that anymore. So, well, so I wonder if I should try let's make this keto friendly and try some of the recipes that are in here and keto friendly ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could try that. Why not? Okay, so naturally sweet in season the peaches. Okay, I can't have peaches. But mixed green salad with pickled nectarines. Okay, I can't have the pickled nectarines, but I can make a mixed green salad with another type of fruit. Maybe I could do um what do you call them? Berries. Maybe I could do that instead. Mm-hmm. Maybe I could do that. Sure. They have like nectarine smoothies, honey glazed grilled nectarines in here. Um, so a whole section on nectarines and a whole section on peach. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going and see what else is in here. You know what's funny is that I saw this ad right here on Glucerna, okay? But what I have discovered with the Glucerna, even though it says carb steady, what I have discovered is that it has too many carbs in it for me on my eating plan. So even if I wanted that, I couldn't have it. All right, here they're talking about a festive gathering in North Carolina. Um, and they're talking about the different recipes that they have. It looks like that this is kind of a shrimp and cucumber salad. um, Shrimp, cucumber, corn, and peppers. Okay. I can have the peppers, I can have the cucumber and the shrimp, but not the corn. Okay. That looks good. All right, right here, let me show you. Oh, let me show you that salad. Look at that salad. Look. That looks good. The only thing I couldn't have is corn in it. So that could become a carb-friendly one. Sure could. And I got most of the ingredients for that too. Mm-hmm. Check this out. Look at that. Let's see what this is talking about. It's talking about, oh, hibiscus tea. Ooh, that does sound good. I couldn't have, it says 1/2 cup of tart cherry juice. Nope. 1.5 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. I can have that. Oh no. Nope. I can't have any of this stuff. But what I can have, and this is a watermelon, sweet and sour watermelon salad. So, nope, can't have those. But it sure looks good. My mouth is watering. It looks so good. Summer show-offs. Take it easy with greens. Okay, they're talking about decorating here. Look at that. That's a nice picture. Nice shot. All right. Oh, look at that. See, this is what I want my flowers to look like. Yeah. See? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go through this and look through this magazine because y'all know I like to read. I like to read magazines. So I'm going to go through this, and then we're going to see, um, yeah, what I can pull out of this. Yeah. Hey everyone. You ever have one of those evenings where you really don't want to cook? Let's get into my pantry and let's see what we can come up with where I don't even have to cook. Come on, let's go. Okay, some of y'all wanted to see my pantry, so let me start from the top. All my seasonings and spices are up here. We have more seasoning and spices and oils. And down here we have some of the protein over here. Right here, all this is proteins. And then we have a bunch of junk down in here, which is kind of my pork rinds and things like that. And then on down we have the tomato sauce and my canned stuff here. I also have other things over here as well that are already prepared foods, but really not on my eating plan anymore. But I do have plans for that now. So that's the tomato soup that is actually on my eating plan, so I could have me some tomato soup if I wanted to. But I think I'm going to do something a little different. All right, and there is a bunch of my broth. So I want y'all to come over here and take a look over here. I do have back here in the back, let me get them out, a bunch of this chicken breast with rib meat, and I think I'm going to take 2 of these and follow me into the kitchen and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, here we are at the kitchen cabinet, and we have 2 of these. Premium white chicken is the ones I picked, and the reason is because the date on them was sooner. So we're going to take ready to eat. I think you just tear it right here. Yep. And I want to drain off the juice off of this. Well, I don't see any juice. No juice came out of it. So here we go with this chicken. Okay, let me get a spoon out. A tablespoon out. And we're going to get all this chicken out of here. Down. I feel more chicken down in there. I don't want to waste any of this chicken. These were free from the food bank, and so I'm grateful for them. All right, that's all the chicken out of that one. And we're going to take the second one and do the same thing. Okay, this one is not opening quite as easily. And Chico definitely smells the chicken for sure. He is right over here. He smells it. There we go. Chicken. Let me get these put in the trash. I want to see how many ounces this is. 10 ounces. There we go with that. Then I'm going to come in with these 2 boiled eggs that I peeled and washed. So we're going to add a little more protein. Why is it not slicing? There we go. Okay. That's why I keep boiled eggs. I try to keep boiled eggs. I have to line the there we go. 2 eggs. And I'm going to come in with, this is pickled relish. And I'm just going to pour the rest of this in here. I'm going to keep this jar because this is a great jar to keep. Then I'm going to come in with mayonnaise. I need a long handled spoon for this. Chico is playing in the living room. You should be able to hear him growling at something in there. And I think I'm going to clean this mayonnaise out as well. Well, I'm emptying out some jars. Go. I don't want to waste any of this, so we're going to take that off of there. All right. I'm going to keep the lid. The jar goes in the trash. The lid fits mason jars, I'm pretty sure. Okay. There's my hands off of the mayonnaise. And many people make their own chicken salad many different ways. This is a quick, easy way that I do it. I'm also going to add one of the many ways that I have made it in the past. I am going to add some mustard in there. Okay. And we're going to come in and mix all of this up. There we go. And now I have a high protein, low carb chicken salad using food bank stuff. Using food bank chicken. And now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take a taste of it. That is good. That is so good. I'm gonna take it and put it in the refrigerator. It does need to chill a little bit. So I'm gonna take it and put it in the refrigerator, and I'll bring you back when I serve myself up some. Good evening, everyone. It is 7 o'clock. It's 7:05 in the evening, and I haven't had but my brunch all day. I do have me some red Kool-Aid here. I'm trying to rehydrate after going on 5 walks today with Chico. And I have pork rinds here and that chicken salad that has eggs in it. I did put like a pinch of cheese in there, of grated cheese, because I'm still going through that cheddar cheese that I have. And this is the way I eat my egg salad, my chicken salad, my tuna salad these days. This is so good. Okay, so you saw me make the chicken salad. The only thing I added extra to it was the grated cheese to this portion. And this is going to be a protein-packed meal for myself. Tomorrow, I am going to build a burger bingo. And this is why I have pork rinds always in my pantry these days. It's because sometimes I just want to have a little dip and chips, and pork rinds is the chips I can have. Now, Memorial Day is coming up, and I really want to do a Memorial Day kind of meal. It's on my eating plan. This is so good. Y'all have to try this. If you haven't made this, try it. That mustard added to this, so good. It adds so much flavor to this chicken. And it doesn't need salt because The pork rinds are salted. And the mustard adds, the mustard and pickles, so good. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sit here and finish it. I have some coffee ready for the evening. And I wanna, you know what? Hold on a minute. I have a bottle of wine that needs to be used up. Let's pour me a glass of wine. All right. Yep. Yep. That did it. I was going to thank each and every one of you for coming out and spending the day with me, but you know what? I'm going to sit here with a little wine with you and have a little wine with this meal. It's so good. It is good. I didn't follow any recipe. I used what I had. All right. Cheers, everybody. And I will see you all on the next video. Bye for now.